What's up, EmpowerPath family? It's your coach, Jay Lewis, and welcome back to Prep Perform Pass, the show dedicated to helping you build unshakable confidence and absolutely crush the IC&RC peer recovery exam. Today, we're shifting gears a bit. We're not just diving into the domains, we're talking about the mindset that will carry you across the finish line. I call these the 10 commandments of IC&RC test taking. Now, don't get it twisted. These aren't rigid rules. They are powerful mindsets, perspectives that will transform how you approach every single question on that exam. If you internalize these, you'll walk into that testing center with clarity, focus, and the confidence you deserve. Ready to dive in? Let's go. Commandment number 1. Thou shalt read every single question twice. It's so simple, but it's a game changer. The first time you read a question, your nerves are talking. Your anxiety might jump to conclusions or misinterpret a key word. That first read is just to get acquainted. The second read, that's for focus. That's when you slow down, breathe, and truly understand what's being asked. Trust me, half of the errors people make come from simply misreading the question. Don't let rushing rob you of points you've earned. Read it once, then read it again, slowly. Next up, commandment number 2. Thou shalt look for the value being tested. Every single question on this exam is rooted in one of the core domains: advocacy, ethics, mentoring, or wellness and recovery. Before you even look at the answer choices, ask yourself, what is the core principle here? Are they testing my understanding of advocacy? Is this an ethical dilemma? Is it about mentoring skills or promoting wellness? When you identify the underlying value, the correct answer practically glows. It narrows your focus and helps you see past the distractors. This brings us to a huge one. Commandment number 3. Thou shalt think like a peer, not a clinician. This is where so many people trip up. Your role as a peer support specialist is unique. You are not there to diagnose, prescribe, or fix anyone. You are there to empower, support, and connect. The exam is designed to see if you understand this distinction. So if an answer choice sounds like something a therapist, doctor, or case manager would say, it's probably the wrong answer. Your power is in your lived experience and your ability to walk alongside someone, not lead them from a clinical pedestal. And that leads perfectly into commandment number 4. Thou shalt avoid the rescuer trap. We all get into this work because we want to help, right? But helping in the peer world means empowering others, not saving them. The test will present you with scenarios where one answer makes you look like a hero, swooping in to solve the problem. But there will be another option that puts the power back into the hands of the person you're supporting. Choose empowerment every single time. Your job is to help people discover their own strength, not to be their strength. Which brings us to commandment 5. Thou shalt stay within your role. This is your professional compass. The IC&RC exam will test your ability to recognize and honor your scope of practice. If an answer option feels too clinical, too invasive, or like it's crossing a professional boundary, it's a red flag. Eliminate it immediately. Peer work has its own powerful and defined lane. It's the lane of shared experience, authentic support, and genuine connection. Stay in your lane, and you'll stay on the right track. Now for a cornerstone of our profession, Commandment 6. Thou shalt protect confidentiality above all else. This is non-negotiable. If you encounter a question that involves sharing information about a peer, your brain should immediately sound an alarm. The first and only question you should ask is, do I have documented informed consent? If the answer is no, or if it's even slightly ambiguous, then sharing that information is a boundary violation. Confidentiality is the foundation of trust, and the exam will absolutely test your commitment to it. Moving on to commandment number 7. Thou shalt choose collaboration over confrontation. Sometimes you'll face a question where two answers seem plausible. One might involve a direct, slightly confrontational approach, while the other fosters partnership and teamwork. In the world of peer support, the right answer is almost always the one that builds the relationship, not one that creates tension. We lead with empathy. We build bridges. We work with people, not against them. Always choose the collaborative path. Commandment number 8 is all about perspective. Thou shalt stay recovery-oriented. Recovery is about moving forward. It's about hope, resilience, and growth. The exam will give you options. Some will focus on the problem, the past, or the person's deficits. Others will focus on their strengths, their goals, their hope for the future, and their progress. Your job is to choose the option that points forward. Always orient yourself and the peer toward the horizon of recovery, not the rearview mirror of the past. Almost there. Commandment number 9, thou shalt manage thy time wisely. The testing clock can be a source of major anxiety, but it doesn't have to be. Here's the key: do not get stuck. If you hit a question that stumps you, don't sit there and let the panic build. Make your best educated guess, flag it for review, and move on. Momentum is your friend. Confidence comes from flow, not from getting bogged down in a single battle. You can always come back to the flagged questions at the end if you have time. Keep moving. And finally, the most important one of all. Commandment number 10, thou shalt believe in thy preparation. You have put in the work. You've studied the domains, you've practiced the questions, and you are here investing in yourself. You are ready. This test is not a measure of your worth as a person or your value to the recovery community. It is simply a checkpoint that measures your readiness to serve in this specific role. That's it. You have so much more to offer than what can be captured on a multiple-choice exam. So walk into that test center with your head held high. Be calm, be focused, and be proud of the journey that brought you to this moment. This test is just another step on your path of purpose. It is not your final destination. You've got this. If this was helpful for you, do me a favor and drop a fire emoji in the comments, or just type, "I'm ready to pass." I want to see that confidence. And of course, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone else who needs to hear it, and subscribe to EmpowerPath Academy for more training to help you prep, perform, and pass. Let's go.